What's crackin', movie trivia Schmoedown fans? It's your boy C-Dub, and today we got Who's the Boss? With Ben Bateman and Mark Riley taking on Inky and the Brain, Rachel Silvestrini, and Devon Stewart. This is the second match in the tournament. Should be a good one, but I do think in the end, Who's the Boss is going to reign supreme here. But without further ado, let's get it started.
December 7th, the Schmoedown Spectacular. 5 matches, all the titles in the line. Whoever wins between Bateman and Bibiani will challenge Oyama for the title on December 7th.
I've got the knowledge and the gameplay. He doesn't choke in round 3, I'll just have to beat him in 5 rounds.
Will you be standing?
I'll be standing. I don't know how chairs work anymore. Mike Kalinowski will be defending the Intergeekdom Championship.
I want to prove that I'm the best Intergeekdom player this league has ever seen.
Don't tell Peter, but that belt's coming to me.
The Star Wars Championship on the line.
Can anyone beat you? Somebody's got to take down Damon.
The Team Championship will be on the line.
I'm just looking at that team tournament coming up, and I'm feeling damn good.
Remember the mini Schmoedown Con that we're doing? Meet all your favorite competitors. The Schmoedown memorabilia. All the belts will be there. We'll have so much fun as a Schmoedown fan that you guys can get tickets for right now. Get your tickets at theschmoedownlive.com.
There's just no way that anybody who's actually in this tournament is going to be able to beat us.
You're the best that ever did it. Will Smith made that movie, I Am Legend. You're a legend. The people in Ecuador know it. The people who are walking the Great Wall of China right now know it. The Facebook group knows it. That's the big one. And you know who else knows it? Mary Elizabeth Winstead. Oh, hey guys. Look. Fellas, we won this tournament last year. It's do or die here. The horsemen are in a tailspin. We both know it. Everybody knows it. Everybody can feel it. Everybody's shaking. There's a lot of clowns in this league who are trying to take stuff from us. They're trying to make their name off of us. Are we gonna let that happen? We won't let that happen. Good. And for the first time in my life, I'm serious. Alright. Let's get out of here. Alright. That mirror thing was just psyching myself up over it. You know, these look good. Yeah, thanks.
Thick of the tournament, Inky and the Brain is going up against one of the all-time great 80s sitcoms. Who's the Boss? I'm sorry, they're not playing Tony Danza and Judith Light. They're actually playing it's Mark Riley and Ben Bateman, managed by Tom Dagnino. Who's the boss?
Who's the boss, indeed, of that team? Dagnino thinks he is by contract, but really, this is where anything can happen. We say that phrase a lot, and if you think we're just saying it to kill time, no. Anything can happen in tournament play. This is where pressure and the competition, the stress of that mounts and comes to a fever pitch, and I really think today we could be seeing an upset.
That's right. I'm looking at the brackets, and you look at what a lot of the fans who participated in our bracket challenge, if you will, a lot of people betting on Who's the Boss, but Inky the Brain coming into this match with a little more experience than I think they're getting credit for, particularly when you look at Rachel Silvestrini, who was this close to defeating John Roca, the Outlaw. We know he has ties to Who's the Boss, so when you look at her partner in crime, Mr. Stewart, is he going to be able to step up to the task today to complement, to be the Inky to the Brain, or to be the Brain to the Inky? I'm not sure how that relationship works.
I don't understand science either, but I'll say this. Rachel and Devon are two players that when they hit the right categories, the game is there. Rachel has a lot of different categories, and if Devon hits Will Smith,
He loves it.
It's over.
Big fan.
For whoever's on the other side. He's a great competitor. He may or may not have been British at one point here, and I think
thought he was British.
I think he brings just a ton of charisma to the game, and this is going to make for a very fun match.
Yeah, and now the other people in this match, I hear that they're famous, that they're of some note. I mean, if you look at Mount Rushmore of the movie Trivia Schmoedown, Mark Yodi Riley certainly on it, the first real knowledgeable star that we had in the league, and he is complimented by Ben Bateman, who of late has been on fire.
He has been on fire, and here's the thing about Ben the Boss Bateman, right? He is one of those uncrowned champions, comes in the league a couple years ago. I remember his first match as part of the team match, Nerds Watch versus him and Guy, and everyone looks at him and says, this kid's got it, and I think so. He has a great resume built on success here in the Schmoedown, but he wants the big win, and he's now part of the Horsemen, and he's got these people in his corner that I think might give him the boost to really get over that edge and be one of the legends in the league.
We've long thought Ben Bateman to be a Rain Man of movie trivia knowledge. Can Mark Riley be the Tom Cruise that takes him to Vegas and cashes it in and moves on in the tournament? We are about to find out. We had a pregame interview with each team. Let's see what they had to say.
Who won the tournament last year? We did. Who's gonna win the tournament this year? We are. By storm last year. Steamrolled everybody, including corruption. We took the Shire Wolves to the brink. None of it matters. We're coming back with an edge. We're here to win the tournament, and that's it. We're going to come in here with the same attitude as we did last year. Inky and the Brain? Who's Inky and who's the Brain?
It's Rachel and Devin, and we really, really want this. We're going to advance. We're going to win.
You said that with a question mark. We're going to advance, and we going to win, because that's what we do.
Inky and the Brain staking their claim here with a big victory.
Well, we beat the movie guys. That taste was so sweet. I could just about taste it on the tip of my tongue, and I want it again. And if I have to go through Riley and Ben, sorry guys.
We don't really care, to be honest. And now I hold the dubious distinction of managing two teams to
Tom's been pretty narrow-sighted with who his guys go against. He thinks that all of their matches are just going to be nice little walks in the park, and Roka got his ass beat a little bit. Came out winning, but he came out with some bruises and a cut lip. I'm pretty sure that Mark Riley is going to be the weak link. He lost to Stacy. I mean, she's a powerhouse, but he lost.
That loss to streaky Stacey Howard. Listen, now I'm looking to the teams tournament, all right? Because this one really made me upset. I have no more time for this stuff. No more time to talk about polls and talk about Facebook posts and talk about burnt out or has been. This is what you're gonna get, winning.
All right, well, look, can you take a look at Rachel and Devon, and they're looking at not being overlooked because they want the respect. So they're entering this match not just to advance in the Ultimate Schmoedown tournament. They're looking for a modicum of respect, and Tom Dagnino, the manager of Who's the Boss, not ready to give it to him.
Absolutely. As far as like being overlooked, that's like me at a 7th grade dance. You want to be people's choice.
Been there before.
It's a tough road to hold, but yeah,
Look
Dagnino.
into my eyes. Sorry.
That's okay.
Continue, please.
There's no. So I think, have you ever? Well, I celebrate the man's entire catalog.
That's Brian Adams from Canada. Here in America, the Ultimate Schmoedown.
Summer of '69.
We're going to move on from your 7th grade memories.
Yeah, Dagnino's he's the other X Factor here. X Factor meaning that's a lot of the movies he made in the '70s, but also he's in that corner. He'll call for a challenge. He'll run in. He can get in the other team's
You
brain.
think managing is going to play a role in this match?
In this one here, yeah.
All right, well, we go to the tail of the tape, and if you kick off with Who's the Boss, I would say one of their strengths is having Tom Dagnino, and with that comes a great knowledge of the films Predator and Predator 2.
Absolutely, a lot of action movies, of course, in Ben Bateman's brain, and scores and soundtracks. Mark Yodi Riley has this uncanny ability to hum songs from movies that you didn't even know had songs or scores or soundtracks in them.
When it comes to scores and soundtracks and having a magnificent hairline past the age of 40, Inky and the Brain, they are really good at romantic kind of movies, but also you mentioned Will Smith. I just got word Will Smith himself is not in the building today. He had prior obligations, but his wedge is on the wheel. That could factor into round number 2.
Yeah, that's an X factor in the favor of Inky the Brain if they hit that there.
We are ready to go. Ken Knapsack, you prepped?
Yes, sir.
Then, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the movie Trivia Schmoedown! The platinum throne of Ken Knapsack introducing each team. Ken, at your ready.
Absolutely. Introducing first, with a record of 1 win and 2 defeats. This is Rachel Silvestrini, Devon Stewart, Inky, and the
There's Rachel. There's Mr. Stewart. Look at the moves. They got the high five. Well executed there.
I like that guy.
And, putting out the vibe. Work it. Look at that.
That is an Instagram story live and in person right there.
Terry at the bar. In Dumb and Dumber, Inky and the Brain has emerged. Ken, my question to you, who are they competing against?
And their opponent, with a record of 4 wins and 2 defeats and 1 knockout, led to the arena by the diabolical Tom Dagnino, representing the 5 Horsemen, Ben the Boss Bateman, and Mark Beauty Riley. Gucci's here, Riley's here, Bateman's here.
There's Riley, there's Bateman wearing their sunglasses.
Look at that, look at that.
I hear some boos, I hear some cheers. Egging on the crowd with the boos, but this is Who's the Boss 2.
I am not
very well respected competitor.
sure what Tom is dressed. It looks like he batted 452 in the 1913 World Series, but
Tom Dagnino, I will point out Tom Dagnino did have a Hot Shots Part 2 hat, and that is a collector's item I would like to see on
do you
eBay.
like pudding? All right.
We have Who's the Boss and Inky and the Brain seated. Welcome to the movie Trivia Schmoedown Ultimate Schmoedown Tournament teams. Here's the rules in this 3-round match. In round number 1, the field of competitors is going to hear 8 questions from 8 different categories of movie Trivia Schmoedown know-how. Your first question and your last question, and every question therein is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question. There's no stealing in round number 1. As soon as we ask the question, each single competitor, you may now rely on your teammate for knowledge in round number 1, has about 15 seconds to write down your best attempt at an answer. Once we ask you by name to reveal your answer, please show what you wrote in good handwriting on the whiteboard to the camera and to us at the same time. You verbalize your answer into the microphone. Each team has 3 usages of the JTE rule throughout the duration of the match. You're not sure you heard a question right, you want us to repeat it, you just want to buy yourself another 15 seconds, use one of your 3 JTE rules. You also each have 1 challenge as a team to be used at any point throughout the match. So I will simply ask the teams, are you ready to compete? Starting with you, Who's the Boss, Ben? Mark, you prepped and ready to go.
You know, Mark, I just wanted to congratulate these guys in front of everybody. It's a big step to play your first match in a tournament, and it'll be exciting for you guys who have had 1 match, so, you know, golf clap for you. We're ready to go.
Yeah, that's a yes.
Yeah, it feels like an underhanded, I was sensing compliment at first, ended up not paying off. Inky and the Brain, Rachel, Devin, you guys have any last words? Before we start the match?
Just so this old man knows, I put some salt in his jello.
Oh, boy, that's never good.
Ooh, I like that.
Rachel?
We're ready.
They are ready, and with that, let's get ready to Schmoedown! There we go. Kicking off the questioning will be the good cop to my bad cop, Mr. Ken Knapsack.
Absolutely. I wish the camera could get a shot of John McGraw in the dugout over there. All right. First question comes in the category of dramas. Who plays Brie Larson's son Jack in 2015's Room? Room,
off
not,
with a,
not the room. I know the difference.
Yeah, I had to watch
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Ashley
Jacob Tremblay.
watched that last year on camera.
That's a great job if you get it.
What a story.
5.
See, Devon's
4,
writing a joke right now.
3,
He's going to tell a joke because he doesn't know the answer. It's
1.
going to be very funny for audio.
Looking for answers starting with Ben.
Yeah, it's going to be Jacob Tremblay.
That's correct.
All right, Rachel Silvestrini.
Small boy.
Small boy. Mark Riley.
Jacob Tremblay.
He had it, Devon, or was he writing a joke?
Asa Butterfree.
I mean,
That was a good answer.
That's not a joke. That's a nice guess. Way to go.
All right, so it is 2-0 early in the match in favor of Who's the Boss? We move on to action-adventure films, and your question. Timothy Oliphant stars as the lead in what 2007 film based off of a video game series?
Absolutely. I like
Your favorite
Hitman.
video game as a youth? Were you allowed to play such things?
As in the youth, it was probably Micro League Baseball.
No!
64.
It's a big Tecmo Bowl guy.
Big O2 for Rachel over here, guys. This is going to be real rough for her.
3, 2, 1. Looking for answers starting with Rachel.
Couldn't pull it.
Good bullet. We got a 0.
Hitman.
That's
Riley
correct.
had it. Devon.
Hitman.
Oh, I didn't have it. Ben Bateman didn't have it. Didn't have it? Action. The action army.
That is some hubris over
Misled
there.
you. He didn't write anything either.
All right.
Collective gasp.
Okay. Decorum. Question 3 comes in the category of crime pictures. The 1990s crime thriller Entrapment stars Sean Connery and whom as the female co-lead?
Very good grammar there.
Yeah, I watched this trailer, a certain section of it on VHS, a lot.
I remember that happening in a theater.
Catherine
and people getting
Zeta-Jones.
excited for the
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking for answers starting with Yodi.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
You better believe it.
The Pimpatown Catherine
There we go. Did Ben Bateman have this one?
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Yes, he did. Did Rachel?
Slow start, but Catherine Zeta-Jones.
And the Inky and the Brain fans making themselves known. 5-3. Your next question is in the world of new releases. And your question is simple to the point. Who directed Aquaman?
My man.
Or as the Simpsons comic book guy refers to him as Aquaman.
James Wan.
But Aquaman, we live in two different worlds.
I've wasted my life.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, going to you first, Devin.
Mr. James Wan.
Had it. That's a point. Does Ben Bateman?
James Wan.
Yes, he does. Did Rachel get it in
Wrong
time?
J name, Jason Wan.
Jason Wan. Not the guy.
James Wan.
Riley had it.
All right.
7-4 in favor of Who's the Boss.
But Inky and the Brain is there. Question 5. All right. Fantasy sci-fi is the category. Fantasy/sci-fi. Chris Columbus directed Robin Williams in what 1999 sci-fi film?
Two famous people is that movie?
Absolutely there. Pins coming out.
Bicentennial Man?
The answers we're looking for them. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking for answers starting with Bateman.
Bicentennial Man?
That's correct.
There you go.
Bicentennial Man.
That's correct.
Does Riley have it?
Man, Bicentennial.
Man! Don't.
Bicentennial.
Wow.
Right, but Bicentennial Man.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! They're still at it!
All 4 of them. It is 9-6. Inky and the Brain giving Who's the Boss a run here in round number 1. Your next category is comedies.
Giggle, giggle, giggle.
Who played the lead 17-year-old Veronica Sawyer in the dark comedy Heathers? And some of the competitors shooting me a dirty look as though I asked a question that was untoward.
Winona Ryder?
Dirty pool. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. Looking for answers starting with Rachel.
Winona Ryder.
That's right.
It is.
Winona Ryder.
That's right.
Winona Ryder. I picked a different white woman. Natalie Portman.
Winona Ryder it is.
Over there.
Didn't she play, what was it? Heathen? What was that movie she played? It was like that? Heather? It was Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
You're you thinking of Star Wars
She's in a
Episode
movie called
1, The Phantom
Hesher. No, I'm thinking of Hesher. Hesher, yeah.
All right.
Jackie, maybe, just like, girls' names or something.
Winona Ryder is the answer. Wino Forever, and we've got an 11-7 game here as we go to question 7. Question 7 is in the category of animated pictures. You'll find the character of King Triton in what Disney animated film?
Wow, the crowd. A ripple goes through them.
Yeah,
They think this is too easy.
crowd.
Yeah. A lot of
The
Disney
Little
Plus
Mermaid.
subscriptions in the crowd.
Absolutely.
They got a
5,
great discount at
4.
D23.
Enjoy the wild world of Jeff
2,
Goldblum.
1. Here we go. Mark Yodi Riley.
That would be the Little Mermaid.
That's correct, sir. Mr. Stewart.
The Little
You've got it. Who's the boss? Ben Bateman.
The Little Mermaid.
We got it. Rachel
Still have
Closer.
a crush on him, the Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid. All right.
Lucky man.
13.
We got a crush on King Triton.
9. 13-9.
13-9, we go into your final round at number 1 question, and that is going to come from the category of Patreon question. Andy Schick, give him a hand. One of the great movie trivia Schmoedown patrons, Andy Schick. He wanted a question in the category of horror thrillers, so we'll do that for you. Thank you for your support, Andy. If you want to check out the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon, select which tier is right for you. Maybe someday in the future, I will say your name during a match. Like I said, Andy Schick's name. In the world of horror/thrillers, the question is, the 2007 double feature Grindhouse featured Quentin Tarantino's film Death Proof and what Robert Rodriguez film?
Question for me.
It is. Big fan of that double R.
I feel so
I like
bad
it.
for Devon over there. Look at him. He's right here. Can't get it.
Death Proof Slap? What the hell's the name of that movie? Damn it, I can't remember it.
4, 3, 2.
Well, we got to repeat the question.
And your question once again. The 2007 double feature Grindhouse featured Quentin Tarantino's film Death Proof and what Robert Rodriguez film? So this is one of those situations. You buy yourself another 15 seconds, and it goes from what's the lobe in the back of your head? It gets it to the frontal lobe.
The
hypothalamus.
The back door lobe.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and sorry, Devin, I know you had to buy yourself some time, and we have to start with you. Did you have the answer?
It was like gun leg.
There might have been a gun leg in the film. That was not the name of the movie.
It was something like
Does
that.
Ben Bateman know the name?
Planet Terror.
It was Planet Terror.
Terror.
Rachel had it to us, Riley, to close out round
I don't know if you're aware, but Perfect Round, Planet Terror.
Perfect round! From Jody Riley! Some people were doubting Riley after his early singles match exit against Stacey Howard and Mark Riley. He is back, and he might be back to stay. He has a perfect round at number 1, so now Mark Riley has a bonus question that is asked to him, and only him, Riley, no writing necessary. You just have to answer this question. Ken, come up with something.
All right, here we go. Just for you, Mark Yodi Riley. Look right into my eyes. Who directed Mel Gibson in The
Roland
Patriot?
Emmerich. Roland Emmerich.
Oh, he puts somebody
Roland
back on
Emmerich.
Spence, isn't he?
Roland Emmerich.
That's correct from Hey! All right. Way to build suspense there.
You know what? It's the glasses. Those are Edith from home. That's the Spider-Man glasses.
New Google glasses.
Because you notice he didn't have it until he put the glasses back on.
Here we
Had to
go.
put the glasses
There you
back
go.
on
That's
as
a
the
good theory.
competitors.
I'll tell you what, if this was Reddit, I'd buy it.
We reset, and now the teams can join their fellow members on that side of the desk as we move into round number 2, known as the Wheel Round. The Wheel of Fate, Doom, and Justice. On that wheel, you're going to see 10 categories from 10 different corners of movie trivia, Schmoedown, know-how. Once you settle on a category, you're going to get 6 questions in that genre. Each question's worth 2 points. There is no penalty for missing a question. However, there is stealing available in round number 2. If you don't know the answer, you can ask us for multiple choice. We'll give you 4 options, one of which is the correct answer. At that point, the value of the question goes down to 1. And with Who's the Boss and Inky in the Brain locked in this matchup. 16-10 is the score. Who's the Boss is the favorite, and they are currently leading. They're the higher-ranked opponent. So who's the Boss? Do you want to spin first, or do you want to defer to Inky and the Brain?
They're conferring here. I want to remind everyone.
Not sure if they even heard.
We're going to defer.
They're going to go first.
All right, they're going first, and let's have a shout-out because the wheel is sponsored.
That's right.
Well, the wheel slice.
A wheel slice.
A wheel slice.
A wheel slice for today's match
Wheel
is
slice.
sponsored by one of our
Devon, did you
Schmoedown
see Will
patrons.
Smith's on the wheel?
The sponsored wheel slice for today's match is Clint Eastwood.
So,
Clint Eastwood.
yeah, somebody's gonna
we'll
spin
reveal
Clint
the
Eastwood.
name if they end
Spin
up.
it, and they have to keep the category.
the
So if somebody
category.
wants to keep Clint, or they get
I
stuck
have a
with
feeling
Clint.
it would be a second spin that gets the category.
All right, he's okay. Devin has put it on Will Smith. You do still have to spin the wheel, sir.
Yeah.
You
get it a lot. I'll tell you what, you
fans
get it a lot.
will-
God is with you.
All fans of that gentleman's work.
All right, here we go.
Here it comes. I feel like Devin's putting too much pressure on this.
He's got it. All right, he's doing that's a good spin. It's a good spin. It's a nice, calm, collected spin. Does
do
it work? Almost. A little more
Releases.
juice might have done it. New releases. Are they going to keep it? Are they going to spin again?
You want to keep it or use your mulligan?
Okay, all right.
They're confirmed. We are going to need an answer shortly.
Luckily,
here.
they don't have a Tom Dagnino to take up more time.
Yeah, absolutely. They're going to spin again. They're going to spin again.
Spin it
Here we
again.
go. Here we go. All right, he's going to do that again.
Give it a spin it. You're ready. Use the bag.
I love that spin. That's a good style. Very.
But it's not going to be
Very
Will Smith.
nice.
That might be spinner's choice.
Here.
Ouch!
You
should have stuck with the first!
Movie
Yeah,
release
fun, guys.
dates.
Movie.
Here's what we know about the category movie release dates. It is all-time Schmoedown legend Scott Mance's favorite category, Ben Bateman, also, and Mark Riley for that matter, a student of movie release dates. However, it is Inky and the Brain who's going to get the first shot.
6 questions.
Movie release dates. So, movie release dates. Ken Knapsack will be administering these questions to Inky and the Brain, your first of 6.
Here we go. Stand by to stand by. First question, Inky and the Brain. Fast Times at Ridgemont High was released in what year?
1980,
Talking about the movie, not the book.
1982,
All right.
1982.
Gonna need an answer soon in 5.
Multiple choice.
All right. A, 1989. B, 1983. C, 1986. D, 1982.
They all sound like the same number.
Gonna need an answer.
You good? Go
In
for it.
5.
86.
Incorrect for Steele. 89, 1983, 1986, 1982.
Look at them acting like they don't know it.
All right. Need an answer in 5. 4.
1982.
That's correct for 1 point Steele. 1 point Steele.
All right, and so
All right.
this is what you would expect. Who's the boss to do that category? Inky and the Brain needs to step up.
All right. I'm gonna name 3 movies. Give me the year in which they came out.
A wheel
Basic
double.
Instinct, The Crying Game, and Alien
1992.
3 all came out in what year?
92. 1992.
Conferring, but I need an answer shortly in 5.
Let's do multiple choice.
4. A, 1992. B, 1990. C, 1994. D, 1996.
96?
That is incorrect for Steele. A, 1992. B, 1990. C, 1994. D, 1996.
1992.
We got a 1 point Steele.
All right, so
the
18 to 10, Ken, and now we're looking at a potential
It's better
knockout
spin this year,
territory
that's all
here.
I'm saying.
But Inky and the
Alright.
Brain still has plenty of room to make up if they can get some movie release
You don't
dates.
know. You don't know what year is coming down the pipeline. All right, question 3 out of 6. What year did the very first movie in the Fast and Furious franchise,
2001.
Fast and the Furious, start off this
2001.
successful franchise?
Want to just say it?
2001.
All right, they're gonna take a big
2001.
swing here. 1 point might not get them get
Check
the
the
job
multiple
done.
choice if you want, but
They
it doesn't
could.
help you. if
It's
you're
like
not
checking down. You know, you want to sometimes throw down in the end zone. 5, 4, 3, 2.
98.
That is incorrect for 2 point Steele.
2001.
We're gonna need an answer shortly here from Who's the Boss in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
2001.
That is correct. A 2-point steal.
2 points, and so, okay, Ken, it's a 10-point game.
Yeah.
Inky the Brain has 3 movie release date questions right. Even if there was to be a steal, because points can change hands in round number 2, I do believe that the hand of Who's the Boss is going to be forced to at least spin the wheel and answer a couple questions, but again, firmly knockout territory unless Inky the Brain can make some magic happen with these last 3 questions. All right.
Yeah, like my last cholesterol report, things are not looking good. Here we go. Question 3. The Michael Douglas film, The American President, was released in what year?
I think that's 1996.
Sorry, they need to swing big.
96.
Also, punting the ball might not be a
think.
bad play here. Field
Multiple
position.
choice.
A, 1996. B, 1995. C, 1993. D, 1998.
I think it's 96.
1995.
That's correct for 1 point.
Signs of life from I and the B.
Yes.
When you're off, oh my God.
All right.
Started something.
All right. Question 5. Question 5. In what year was DiCaprio's J. Edgar film released?
A lot of good Halloween masquerie in that movie.
J. Edgar
Makeup was
We're going to get
not
an
the
answer
best.
shortly.
2013?
3.
Devin's
choice.
staring us
All
down.
right. A, 2011. B, 2009. C, 2008.
I'm saying
D,
2013.
2013.
I'm saying 13.
The options are on the field there.
I mean, you reduce the point value that can be stolen from you.
4.
But at this point, I think
3.
I and the B needs all the points.
2008.
Incorrect. A, 2011. B, 2009. C, 2008.
13.
D, 2013 for 1 point steal.
2011.
That's correct for 1 point steal.
All right. And Who's the Boss is doing a lot better in Inky the Brain's category than Inky and the Brain. I don't know if it's the gas station sunglasses. I don't know if it's the managing or just a whole lot of study. But Ken, one more chance here for Inky and the Brain to get some points and hopefully avoid a knockout and make it to round 3. What is their last question?
Final question in movie release dates. In what year was the
2014.
Wolf of Wall Street released?
2014.
Sticking with DiCaprio films here.
14.
Famous actor.
2014.
He's no Will Smith. He's no Will Smith.
5.
Thank you.
4. 3. 2.
2016.
That's incorrect for 2 points. Steal.
Nope.
We're gonna need an answer here in 5, 4,
14.
2. Repeat the question. All right, and what year was the
2014.
Wolf of Wall Street released? Strategy used there. Controversial to some, but it's been used. It's legal. 5, 4, 3, 2.
2013.
That's correct for 2 points. Steal.
All right, and so as it stands right now, Inky and the Brain would be knocked out. However, this is round number 2. Anything could happen because Who's Boss could get up there, spin a category that they're not familiar with. Inky and the Brain could get some steals. Yes, I'm trying to paint as rosy a picture as possible on this match. But Mark Yodi Riley is walking up there, and Ken, he spins a category that they know anything about, and this match could be over pretty quickly.
Any other category.
Absolutely. Look, if they get Will Smith and you steals are on the table here.
Will Smith is still on.
Oh my God! Look at that! Look at that! That's a spin! That is a spin!
That is a spin that only a Kryptonian
Does
could
it sounds
possibly
like
pull
a
off.
meat plant in action? And that's Will Smith! Are they going to take it? Are they going to take it?
Who's the
That's
boss?
risk.
Who's the boss? Not known for their lack of hubris.
excuse me,
Might want to take Will Smith either because they like Will Smith movies, they know a lot about him, or just to put it in the face of Inky and the Brain.
He's a popular performer. A lot of people do know his stuff.
But wouldn't you say if there's one category they should not take it?
Miller
Will Smith?
Huggins is over there talking to him, and we're going to need an answer. We're going to need an answer. 5, 4.
We'll keep it.
Oh, no! Look at this.
They're keeping it, and I don't know if it was Ben, if it was Mark, or it was Detroit Tigers manager Sparky Anderson who gave them the go-ahead, but they're going to take Will Smith movies.
All right.
All right, well, the steal is lurking, so Inky and the Brain, be ready to save your skins and get into round number 3, but the first shot is going to be Who's the Boss in each and every one of these 6 questions. Your first one, in the world of Will Smith for 2 points, this actress played Will Smith's wife in the 1998 thriller
Regina King.
Enemy of the State.
Regina King.
If only this had gone the
Regina
other way.
King.
That would have been.
That's right. This is going to put them
This is
almost in knockout
We're
territory.
going to need an answer in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Regina King.
That's
2 points. 2 points.
You know the answer. He knows the answer.
All right. Your next question.
You like Will Smith too.
In the 2015 film Concussion, Will Smith plays Dr. Bennett Omalu. What United States football city did he do the majority of his early research in?
Haven't seen the movie. I'll say Chicago.
Could be the second to last question.
This could be. This could be 5, 4, 3, 2.
Philadelphia.
That is incorrect for a
2-point
huge
steal.
2-point steal. Inky in the brain.
I don't remember this.
Chicago.
Surprise, surprise.
Conferring for the big steal if they get it.
right.
We are going to need an answer
This
shortly.
would be huge.
Baltimore?
Incorrect. Looking for Pittsburgh. Josh
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
We thought it was Philly too, though.
But Inky and the Brain's still alive.
They do
Wrong.
stay alive.
No one talks about Pittsburgh.
All right, who's the boss? Your next question, the world of Will Smith. Will Smith plays a man who writes letters to time, love, and death in this 2016 film.
Collateral Beauty.
2 more points.
What is it with the Schmoedown in this
2 more
movie?
points, and we have officially arrived at that time
What does
where
it take to knock out?
if Who's the Boss gets this next question right,
Yeah.
then they will have knocked out Inky and the Brain, and they will advance
Yeah.
to the next phase of the Ultimate Schmoedown Tournament. Your last question for 2 points and the knockout. Will Smith produced this 2008 film, which starred Queen Latifah, Dakota Fanning, and Jennifer Hudson, and was based on the novel by Sue Monk Kidd. All down to this.
It's gonna dig. You have to dig for this answer here. You have to earn it. And 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Second
Will
one.
Smith produced this 2008 film, which starred Queen Latifah, Dakota Fanning, and Jennifer Hudson, and was based on the novel by Sue Monk Kidd.
They're taking the time. That's smart strategy. They're
They,
taking the time.
they love Will Smith.
I
They
know
may
it's
be a
not
little more
that,
jazzy Jeff.
You
Well,
shot
I like what you
movie.
did there.
I'm a big fan
5,
of Summertime.
4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Their last
Final one.
JTE rule. You know, they love the stage. They
They
love
do.
taking as much time of us as possible. Will Smith produced this 2008 film, which starred Queen Latifah, Dakota Fanning, and Jennifer Hudson, and was based on the novel by Sue Monk Kidd. Good thing our crew of engineers and you and I have nothing else to do today.
Yeah, I
but
have to go
honor
take a
each and every JTE rule
Break
that is
here.
possible
Legal
to use.
union break. 5, 4, 3, 2.
7 pounds.
That's
That is
incorrect for a 2-point steal.
For a 2-point steal.
Bessie?
That is also
incorrect. Looking for the Secret Life of Bees. Secret Life of Bees.
They picked Dakota
And your winner, by way of knockout, who's the boss? The Secret Life of Bees can mathematically, no way.
Wow, that was, again, if it gone the other way.
Tough match.
Gone the other way.
Tough match. We knew that Will Smith was going to be a factor.
Yeah,
We just
he
didn't know it was
always
going
is.
to work out like this.
He always is in these games with Inky the Brain. But I'll tell you what, Who's the Boss is a favorite in many people's minds for this tournament, the Ultimate Schmoedown Teams Tournament. And today, they might have shown why people have a lot of faith.
Well, look, I mean, I mentioned I thought that Who's the Boss was showing maybe a little bit too much of non-modesty by selecting Will Smith as their category, where they knew that was the strength of Inky and the Brain. But it was something that Rachel and Devin hit in their pre-interview that I took note of, is that they were kind of considering Mark Riley. Could he be the weak link in Who's the Boss? And Mark Riley certainly showed up to play here today, throwing a perfect round number 1, missing the bonus question, but still 8 for 8 to kick things off and really get Who's the Boss on the right
He
track.
got the
and never
bonus
look back.
question.
Never count out legends like Mark Yodi Riley. They come to play. They know their reputation is on the line every time. He's coming off that, like you said, that big loss. He wanted to prove something.
Riley got the bonus
He's part of the
question,
5
though.
horsemen there, but his attitude is crisp. it's a little prickly, and I got to say I kind of like that. It shows that he hasn't lost his edge, and he hasn't lost what got him to the dance in the first place. But we're not going to hear from us anymore about the match.
That's right. We are now going to toss it over to our own Jen Sturger, who's going to have an interview with both the winner and first the losing squad. That is Inky and the Brain. Jen, you have Devin and Rachel there. What's the mood like?
Definitely not a lot of smiles, Mark Ellis, I'll tell you that right now. Guys, you keep running into bad luck in all of these situations because to combine, you both have so much knowledge. Are you just running into categories you don't know? Is it like a lack of communication? Like, what's happening here? Yeah, bad luck. Let's just call it bad luck. I think I've proven...
We should have kept new releases.
Oh, I was just... next time.
Oh, no.
Because honestly, I feel like I've been carrying all of this, and I'm so sick of being the one to take all of the points. No, you need to speak up. This is a team, like, we're teammates. Like, how are you not speaking up and voicing your opinion? I ask you all the time, and then we lose, and then you're like, oh, we did great. No, I did great. No, I'm pissed. Yeah, so is it a communication issue? Like, what have you guys, what could you have done differently?
She's right. I should have spoke up. We should have kept new releases. I was confident. I felt like she watched more movies than me. But I have no excuses. I failed.
I do watch more movies than you, and I study, and I take this game seriously. And I thought you did too. I know we're out here to have fun, but like, I'm here to win. And I think I've proven that. Or Mike, for that matter.
I know, you're right. Let her have it. Let her have it. I deserve this beating.
So now this means your season is over.
Yeah.
Rachel, we know your thoughts. How are you feeling?
You know, I peed a little, but other than that, I'm good.
Okay, I'm gonna let you go to the bathroom on that one. Back to the desk.
Candy sees a funny picture of a cat on
but
Twitter.
that cat is playing
so
poker.
Inky and the Brain. Look, Ken, seems to be a look.
That was as awkward as my divorce mediation or my second marriage.
Not every team has the chemistry of what we see currently with Who's the Boss, and so we've been talking a lot about this draft. We don't know a lot about the draft. More to come. Apparently, the chairman will have an announcement and some specifics about this draft next season in the teams division.
Take Brian Bosworth. Sure thing.
Spectacular.
Sure
Not
thing.
quite that kind of draft, but Inky and the Brain, it looks like we've seen the last of them as teammates anyway. Now we toss it over to the winners. Who's the Boss? And Jen, I know that they are not done with their run as teammates.
Absolutely not, guys. Who's the Boss? You find yourself in very familiar territory. We saw you run the table last year at the tournament. How are you feeling after this?
I might have my pants up to my neck, but we're all business here. Look, also I'm channeling my 2009 Shia LaBeouf. But anyway, that being said, one down, a couple more to go. We're business here.
So next, you're either going to see Crimson Fury or you're going to see Loose Cannons. Do you have a preference in this? I know, Riley, you have some beef now with Stacey Howard, having been knocked out of the singles tournament by her. Is there a revenge plot here?
I mean, I'll take whatever team comes our way. Would it be nice to see Stacey on the other end and have some vengeance? Hell yeah, I would love that, because I think she's streaky, and I think she got very lucky. I still played a hell of a game, had a bad roll, but here, you saw what I can do. Going a perfect round and the extra. That's what we're doing here. We had this, El Perfecto, what he said. And we sat back and kept Will Smith. You know what? Maybe we're not that strong at that, but now we are. So why not just go for that? Yeah. It wasn't to embarrass them by any means. I mean, maybe a little bit, but not that much.
Bateman, you've had an impressive run in singles this year. You had to be smiling a little bit, though, when they landed on movie releases.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I thought about just going to take a dump, but I decided I'd be here and I'd actually play it out. I'd make them work for the win. Not that it would have mattered. But we're here to win, Jen. And I gotta say, as far as who we're excited to play next, Polyama's disrespectful to the game. He's disrespectful to the veterans. He's a punk, And Zipper is a nothing player. So I don't want anything to do with that team. I'd rather have some revenge against Stacey Howard for my teammate here. He deserves it. He's a great player. And, we're all business this year. I don't really give a damn about anybody's attitude towards us. We didn't play this year. This is our first time since Chicago. It's our first match. We won the tournament last year. So, I don't really have anything else to say, honestly. I'm just excited for the next match.
So, if you happen to, find yourselves in the finals again, who do you want to face?
Whoever they put in front of us, the Schmoedown gods that is, whoever determines in that final, we'll take them. That's P&S, plain and simple.
Sure, I knew what that meant. Back to you guys.
All right, well, all I need to say is that Who's the Boss won today. They won in knockout fashion against Inky and the Brain, and that's going to do it for us for today. They will play the winner, like I said, of Loose Cannons versus Crimson Fury, and until then, we'll see you real soon around the movie Trivia Schmoedown. Make sure you check us out on podcast form wherever you enjoy listening to stuff. That is Ken Knapsack. I am Mark L. See you at live events, theschmoedownlive.com. Do you like how I almost end it, but then I throw it to another plug? Is there anything else I can do? Nope. Bye.
Well, another tournament match in the books. Another destruction. Who's the Boss? They took it to Rachel and Devon. Looks like we've seen the end of that squad. But Ben and Mark, they want to get back to that title. They had their shot last year. They're gonna be a tough out, because you can see Riley he's dialed in. But great win for them. Always happy for Riley and Bateman, two of the better players in the league. Can't wait for the next match. If you like my reactions, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Christopher Woodburn. You can find me on Twitter, Chris Woodburn83, Facebook, Christopher Michael Woodburn. So until next time, it's your boy C-Dub. Peace.